Hey y'all, AW with AW Custom Designs. Thanks for clicking on the video. I wanted to do a quick, hopefully a quick video of a project that I started. Well, first, before we get into that, let me tell you about this crazy guy from Tennessee that likes to talk about knives, 865 Knives, and coincidentally, his name is Aaron also. But we did a sticker swap, so I sent him a couple stickers. He sent me 3, and this really cool holographic sticker. But 865, of course, that's his area code where he's at. But appreciate it, man. I really dig this one. This one's awesome. Kind of make me want to order some holographic stickers now. But yeah, if y'all like to have fun, laugh a bit, and look at cool knives, check 865 Knives out. I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video. So yeah, just go down there and click on them. Check him out, subscribe, like his videos, tell other people about the crazy guy from Tennessee. So again, thank you, man. So like I said, for episode number 8, I want to talk about this. This was a knife that I got. It's of course a Buck 110. Everybody knows it. This is a 1986. That little symbol right next to the 110. That's 1986. So this was a project knife, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. There were things about this knife that weren't in the listing. Of course, it had pictures, and the bolsters, they were all dinged up. Looked like somebody used it as a hammer at some point. Yeah, and like I said, I kind of knew it was going to be a project knife, but not quite as big of a project as it was. So I didn't take any video. There's no footage of any of the work being done. Like I said, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and also there's other people that are better at it than I am. So go and check them out. So like I said, the bolsters were all dinged up. The blade ended up being not very loose, but it was loose. I could move it around inside the liners and tap the blade. But the blade had been shortened, and they showed, I'll try to include some pictures in here. But they're pictures from the listing itself. But the blade has obviously been shortened, and what they had done is when they broke the tip, I assume somebody was, prying with the tip. It broke, and in the process of that happening, they just put too much stress on this, and it started opening the liners. Sorry for the dirty nails, guys, girls, everybody. So I ended up pinching the bolster, got the blade tightened, tapped the pin, tried to mushroom it out a little bit, and like I said, the blade the tip had been broken, so the previous owner, somebody before me, they had just rounded the tip. So it went from like a clip point to a spear point or a drop point. Just silly looking. So, of course, that wasn't quite shown as well in the pictures, so I didn't pick that up and before I bought it. But these are hard to come by. in the older, especially in '86, from what I can tell, it's just hard to find them. So even on eBay, I think there were maybe 3 that I found. So I just watched this one and placed a bid towards the end of the auction and scored it. So I ended up adding more of a clip to this. And in the process of doing that, I removed even more of the swedge, that what little bit was still there. So I ended up taking a file to the edge. I tossed this in the vise and filed that edge to try to simulate what Buck would have had. And it's not a professional job or anything, but it's close. But it looks so much better than it did before. And it actually now looks more like a drop point. I mean, not a drop point, I'm sorry, a clip point, not a drop point. So I think it turned out pretty good. So, after fixing that, I just went to town sanding on the bolsters, 320 grit to 600 to 1500. Then I hit it with 4.0 steel wool, and got a lot of the nicks, because it just had nicks along the edge. You can still kind of see one there, but just tried to clean it up and get it to where it didn't look like it was used as a tool. But I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. And they did, it looks like they took down the kick, and it looks a little bit different. This is a 2016 here, and I bought this one brand new, so I know nothing's been done to this one. But yeah, that kick definitely looks like it's been filed down or ground down just a tad, but doesn't affect the close. I mean, everything snaps shut. I did a nice deep clean on it, and the inside of this was just it was dirty, and there might still be a little bit down there by that little spring bar, I think is what they call it. That's what I call it. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. And the reason I was looking for a 1986 was because I'm sending this knife out to a fellow YouTuber, and we're subscribed to each other, but he told a story, and I'm not going to go into any details or name any names, but he told a story in one of his videos, and it just kind of it kind of hit home, and I think he'll appreciate this knife. I know he likes Buck, and the 1986, that's just a significant year, and I think he'll appreciate it. Shortened blade and all. It almost is kind of like having a 112 blade on a 110 frame. I mean, not quite. I don't think the 112 is. I don't know. I'd have to pull out a 112 and see. But like I said, I think the new owner will appreciate and maybe even clean up this knife. I've seen him clean up some knives, and he does a great job. And maybe he can do a cleanup video on it. But I did all the hard work for you, man. If you're watching this video, but hopefully you like it, and I'll be sending it out to you soon. And for everybody that stuck around to the end, I appreciate it. It means a lot, you know, all the likes, all the comments, all the subscriptions, I'm like a lot of the other people that do any videos. I hate that, you know, calling them subscriptions. I almost like followers better, which I have heard other people use. But nonetheless, I thank all of y'all, and it's all appreciated. And if you do like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell. You know the drill, and you'll be notified. And share the video. I know I've been kind of rambling for 10 minutes, but I wanted to kind of give a backstory on the knife. And like I said, I didn't do any kind of in the process footage or anything like that, just because I know that it'd be me probably going back and forth between the grinder and you know, adding the swedge and then going back to the grinder, and you know, it'd be kind of pointless. But nonetheless, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hit the like button again, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, y'all.